Hey guys, we're gonna drink more beer. Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, you have the Rhino. We're drinking this beer from the Moor Beer Company. It's a product of England. Where in England? I'm not 100% sure because this is the back, and that's not albino friendly. It's just not. Yeah. What's this? Moor Beer Company. Limabed, Bristol. It's from Bristol. Okay, there we go. It's from Bristol. This is 3.8% alcohol. This is the Revival. What do we have from the Revival? Transatlantic Pale Ale. Now on the back it says this is can conditioned with live yeast. I don't know how old this is. What's this here? This is Best by July of 18. Okay, so we're not at the Best by date yet, which is good for a product from the LCBO. But I'm 100% sure this has not been kept very cool, so this might explode on me. Live yeast, 3.8% alcohol. It might be okay. It might not be. Oh, it didn't explode. I'm happy. Okay. Now we don't want to pour this entire pounder can in here, but my lord. This is the second super hazy crazy beer I've poured from England. Look at that motherfucker. Look at that. That is hazy crazy, boys and girls. Slightly off white head. Nice snap, crackle, pop. Can you hear that? Smell. Where did I put the can of Revival? Right there. Out of the can, just a little bit of like hop resin and a little bit of orange. So that like oily, resiny, bitter scent. Out of the glass, pretty much the same out of the glass, to be honest with you. Let's try it. Cheers. Very light bodied. Very light bodied, tiny bit of carbonation. Like the carbonation's there, but it's very light. It's very just wet and drinkable. Taste still subtle. I would say this tastes a lot like a hop tea to me. It kind of reminds me of the Molson Canadian 67 session lager or whatever the fuck they did. The 67. Session IPA they did. They just the hopped 67, but this has a lot more flavor. It reminds me of that because it's very light in carbonation, it's very light in mouthfeel, it's very light in ABV, and it's very light in flavor. A little tiny bit of orange, a little tiny bit of an apple-esque flavor, and then a very earthy grittiness on the back end that I actually really like mixed with it. I really enjoy this. As an Irish Canadian who doesn't really drink much anymore and does really enjoy the lower ABV beers, I would really like this on the regular. Now, this does have malted barley and malted wheat. I would expect a little bit more of a mouthfeel because of the malted wheat, but I mean, and by that I would expect a heavier mouthfeel. But all in all, I don't give a shit. I'm giving this a 7.75. I will drink this any day. I would seek this out. I would buy it again. I would recommend it. This is the Revival from the Moor Beer Company. Bye, guys.